What's going on, guys? We went to two different card shows this morning. They were pretty close, with about 15 minutes from each other. One was $3 to get in, the other one's at a mall, which is free. We spent $1,330 on cards, $3 to get in, so $1,333 total. So first pickup, 115 bucks spent here. I honestly don't really know on these first two cards, kind of throw-ins. I think I saw a comp here for like 10 bucks on this Sheffield card, and then there was no exact comp on this one, but there was out of 25, like the normal card, sold for like I think 15-20 bucks. So threw those in to try to get this down a little bit lower. So I got to I was trying to get to $100 on this card. I think that's kind of like the current rate now for the Acuna Jr. Went back and forth, kind of threw these two cards in to get to 115 because that's where he wanted to be on this card, and threw those essentially in for free. So Acuna 101 on the exotic mythical, got like I don't know what this is supposed to be in the background. I would presume some sort of like mermaid or something like that. Not 100% sure, but 101 Acuna, a player I think is a good pickup. Next lot, we did a lot of slabs, so most of these are going to be just automatically sent to PSA. So I grabbed everything essentially that was lower than what PSA is offering, got a little bit more of a discount on top of the price on there. So first card though, not Bobby Orr, Ray Bork, wrong person, in the Avalanche jersey with the Stanley Cup, 2 of 5, so super low numbered here. Auto patch, I was gonna say this has to be manufactured, but manufactured patch, sick card. I'm into all these for $465, so you see the pricing's definitely got a deal on a lot of this stuff. And then kind of a PC card, so Mark McGuire. Oh my god, I did not look at this. Look at this crease. Holy crap. All right. This is a person that I've dealt with a couple times before, and I just didn't really think that this would be a problem, but this card is smoked. Well, that sucks. So this might be a little bit more difficult to flip. This is one problem I do have at card shows, where I try to move a little too fast and don't actually look at the cards, because this was in his case. I didn't notice it at the card show, didn't notice picking it up, but this thing is pretty poor. There was a comp for $175, so I thought 125 was nuts. Now I know why that it was so low. It's because it's really creased. I wish that he said something to me. Definitely a miss on my end though. So moving off that, Von Gresham, these are all gonna be sent to PSA. I think I got this one for like 30 bucks. They're offering, I think, like 38 bucks. It's Manuel Quickly. I think I got this one for like $60. They're currently offering like 88 on it. And then just a bunch of slabs that, I don't know the exact values on all these, but it's definitely gonna be lower than the sticker on there. And I did get a little bit of a discount on top. So 40 on that one. Spencer Steer, someone I was kind of high on last year and had a horrible season. And then Looney Walker here. So nothing crazy, but all cards that had more value from PSA than what is currently listed there. But that McGuire really stinks with that lot. Next, we got the Josh Allen. So I picked this up for 100 bucks, just a 25. Nice patch on the National Treasures. There's one comp up to $200 on this card. And a lot of them at like that $70 to $100 range. I don't think that this is really too much higher than that 100 mark now, but starting to get towards the end of football, unbelievably. You know, we're into November, December, January, you start the playoff pushes. So it's a card that I'm going to hold on for a couple months, see what the Bills do. Pick this card up. Both these from the last vendor. So $400 on this. This is a Bobby Witt Jr. Luminaries, 1 of 3. So on-card auto, 1 of 3, game-used memorabilia. This thing is nasty. So there were obviously to 3, not a super easy card to comp, but there were to 15, or I think that's the lowest I sold recently was like to 25. That was selling for like $350. So to 3 for $400, I figured wasn't a bad pickup there. Last card I picked up, this came from the same vendor, $250 for the CeeDee Lamb. I know it's college uniform, but what a patch. So flawless PSA 9 with one of the sickest patches there on card out of 15, and player worn used memorabilia. So just an awesome card there. Couldn't pass up on that one for $250. I think there's a comp of like $350 on that one too. So, and with him having a pretty good season, Cowboys doing relatively okay, I figured that was a nice safe pickup there. But that's everything I picked up at the card show today. We didn't do a ton, but we did do some bigger cards. This is kind of the range that I want to be in, a little bit more, that 200 to 500 range, going as low as like 100. I would love to get more into that wheelhouse, other than like obviously picking up like the PSA cards that I'm just going to ship right out. And there are going to be other cards that I am going to still have, but would love to get more into this realm, and definitely something I'll be focusing more on going into the next year. If you guys haven't already done so, like, comment, subscribe. Greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.